What have you learned about God in the process of planting the church?
I will tell you. So I'm pulling the veil back. 4 weeks before we planted this church, we had $25 in our bank account. And my dear friend, my right-hand man, Blake Wright, came to me, and it's like a one-on-one meeting. And he goes, Chris, we cannot launch in 4 weeks. We don't even have a drum set. And the
we have
walls,
$6 per Sunday.
We're in a gym. We can't even afford like a bottle of wine at this point for communion.
And no joke, I've been in that gym. It's a nice gym, but the acoustic, it's awful. It was literally one of the worst acoustics room I've ever heard prior to you guys being in there doing work.
My gosh. So I remember going home that night and just being like, because I trust Blake, right? You know? But I'm like praying about it, and God's just like, no, you got it. Just the feeling, right? You've got to do this. You cannot, you've been hyping this. You have 40 people on your core team. You cannot build this momentum and not do it. And so the next day I get this phone call from a friend. It's like a major company. I can't mention it, I promised, but a major company has this grant for planting churches. You should apply for it. And I kind of just like, okay, whatever.
Okay, sure.
You're being sweet,
Mm-hmm.
And like the next day, she's like, no, apply for it. And so there was 2 grants for $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I get on the line right away with these people, and I tell them my story and how I went around and everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to give you both $10,000 grants.
Nice.
And they're reoccurring.
Wow.
And so I get $20,000.